This is the challenge for one-handed drills, and you can do it if you have the space with 3 or 4 barrels as all lefts, all rights, and of course teach it at a walk, and then of course a sit jog around the barrel or post trot between, and then when you're ready, lope it. So I'm going to show 2 examples. The horse on the left is advanced and the horse on the right is just starting. So the horse on the left is able to lope 2 times around each barrel, one hand. See if you'll notice he leaves the barrel one-handed, and as she gets to the barrel, she can just sit for rate and use a little inside leg to keep them honest. And then just loping anywhere from a 5 to 10 foot circle 2 times around. And the key when you leave is that you look up where you want to go. You push that rein hand forward like you're leaving a barrel in a run. And you may have to use more inside leg, so in this case, right leg, to go straight. Now, he did start to drift in a little. She may have not looked over enough, or he may have just thought he was going to do a figure 8, but she's still able to push him back out. He got a little tighter than I would have liked there, but she corrects it on the next one for a bigger circle. So the key is to keep it the same size all the way around. Even when you leave in the same size straight line that you were loping your circle. And she went ahead and did 2 more just to make sure that he knew to leave straight. And then we only had him do actually 1 just to make sure he understood to leave straight, because it ends up being about 6 circles because you'll go 2 times around each barrel. So and we work from the inside out. So 2 lefts, 2 lefts, 2 lefts, stop, and then go 2 rights, 2 rights, 2 rights, and stop head. All right, now the modification would be 2 hands between on a younger horse, and then start your circle 2 hand, but once you know they're being honest, go to the horn and do 1 hand on the second circle. That would be a modification, and then back to 2 hands between on a younger horse, and then 1-handed around. And it doesn't have to be even the first circle, it can be the second circle, but in her case, she was able to do it in the first circle. And then key is to keep that impulsion. You'll see a lot of horses, they'll start to get lazy. So when you go in, I highly recommend a little inside leg so they stay honest and keep their rib cage soft, shoulder out. And then outside leg and cluck or smooch as you go around with outside leg, and maybe bump inside rein, outside leg. And then, like I said, the balance rein will keep them straight with your outside leg when they're learning. And then inside leg going in, outside leg going around once you're in the circle. So, but this is Izzy on Barbie and Thunder doing a great job for us, showing an example of an open horse versus a novice horse and the modification. So the point of one-handed drills is to be certain that you can, it tattles on you basically. If you're using too much rein or hand cues when you ride your horse, this will show that you can ride your horse with your eyes, your shoulders, your hips, your seat, your legs, your voice, and your hand can be your lightest cue. So if she would have looked out maybe a little more leg pushing forward, he would have kept that line a little straighter. So right here, the way he came out of this one, he should have stayed in this line here, but he started to fade in a little. So again, this is why we do this, to see if we can put them where we want, when we want. So it really tattles on the rider and the horse if they have a good communication off eyes and body mainly, with the hand and legs just backing that up. So again, this time she was able to keep a perfectly straight line, and I told her she could stop after that one because he did try for us. And I don't do more than 2 circles each way. So again, that's when you're going faster, it would be in your straightaways. You want to separate rate and turn cues. So rate before the circle, and then keep the circle the same all the way around 2 times. This teaches 4-wheel drive. It teaches collection. It teaches lateral bend, where they follow their nose but keep their rib cage soft so their hip can stay in. They're reaching with their shoulders, pushing with their hips, and then driving out. So it has everything you'd want in a run: a go cue, a rate cue, and then your turn cue becomes a shaping cue. So I hope everyone gives this a try. It's a really good drill to communicate more with your seat and eyes and body, that type of thing, and your hands and legs and voice just back that up. Thank you.